Hello, welcome to my channel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when my next videos are coming. And be sure to share it with people in your network. Okay, so let me jump right into this. I want to talk about Kim Porter's untimely death. It has been absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, it's been a few days. And, Diddy has broken his silence. And Cassie, I think yesterday, Cassie has posted her statement on Kim Porter. People, Quincy, and also his other son, Justin, posted about Kim. And it's just really heartbreaking. I feel like I lost an auntie, a cousin, It's just like she just infected the whole world with just her style and grace. And me and my friend really admire her. And we were like, what? What happened? Like, as soon as the Shade Room broke the story, I was devastated. Like, no, the kids and everything. I do like they gave themselves a break, process everything like 3 days or so, and then came on social media. They didn't feel like the pressure. And you know what? They didn't owe us anything. They could have took a week or a month, 3 months off. Like, we didn't have, they didn't owe us that. But I noticed, like, when you're a celebrity, you feel like you have to do those things. I want to talk about a few things that I learned about Kim Porter through this whole learning about her and things coming out. One is the power of forgiveness, okay? Diddy, he cheated on her, he played her, had a baby on her while she was carrying twins or whatever the case may be. And she forgave him in order to have a relationship with all the kids so that the kids would not suffer based on their relationship issues or whatever the case may be. And what I also learned is forgiveness doesn't mean reconciliation. Because everybody was saying, oh, well, Diddy didn't make her an honorable woman. He didn't make an honest woman out of her because he didn't marry her. It comes out that she broke up with Diddy around 2006, 2007, because I think when she had the daughters, it was like game over. I don't want my daughters to think that this type of treatment is okay. She stayed friends with him, but she didn't become his woman again. So she didn't allow that. It wasn't him. I'm pretty sure if he did have the opportunity to get back with Kim, he probably would. But it was like he cheated on her with J-Lo. Like, he just was like a hot mess. And she was not gonna insert herself in that hot mess. If you're treating me like this without a ring, what is a ring gonna do for me? Or whatever. And she decided, I'm not going to be your forever girlfriend. She was with him like 13 plus years. I'm not going to be your forever girlfriend. I'm going to draw a line in the sand, and that's it. And so that's what, a lot of women need to learn. Like, just because you forgave him doesn't mean you need to be with him. Like, you owe him the rest of your life. You owe him that. You don't owe him that. You know what I mean? And so I like the fact that she did not allow that to happen, because if he was cheating on her now, she was carrying twins and you were playing her, what would have changed? You know what I'm saying? And so the other thing that I learned from her is she chose peace over a man. She decided, you know what? My peace of mind is better than being in a romantic relationship with this guy. Because if you know this person has cheated on you in the past, and they're not, and this is who they are, they're never going to change, and they make it clear that they're a playboy, this is what they do or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, he's not going to change. It's not your job to make him change. So she chose her peace over having a man. Another thing that I learned about Kim Porter is that a mother's sacrifice. She sacrificed her own happiness for her children. It felt like, to me, it didn't seem like she was dating anybody right now. It didn't seem like she really moved on from Diddy. Even though she wasn't in a relationship with anybody, she made sure her children were able to have their brothers and sisters around them and, create family. She allowed the side chick to be a part of the family, with the baby and everything. Like, she, you know what I mean? She was like, you know what? I'm going to put my pride to the side, and you know what? Let's make this a family thing, and whatever the case may be. What I also have learned from her is, like, you don't wait on a man to grow up. She left. She didn't wait on him to figure it out. She didn't birth him and make him heal and whatever the case may be. she didn't wait on him to figure it out. Of course, she forgave him time and time again. After the J-Lo thing, they came back together. Then he had a baby on her, and it was like, no, you fooled me once, shame on you. You fooled me twice, shame on me. And it was shame on her a few times. And she said, you know what? I'm not putting up with that. I'm not dealing with that. So I appreciated that, and all the children loved her. The stepchildren, like she treated she had extended family, all of the boys, all their friends were her family too. Like she just really had an outpouring of love, and it was so sad because she was just dancing and partying with Diddy and the kids at his birthday party. She was at when he did the parachuting and in front of, I think, the little mansion or whatever, Playboy Mansion. Like she was there for all of the achievements and accolades and stuff for him, and she supported him. Like she became his best friend, like they were best friends or whatever. She a better woman than me because I don't know if I would be okay I would let the children play and be around each other, but I don't know if I would want to be, around him. But it makes life easier to be around him, and I saw like a little Christmas celebration they had, and it just looked so beautiful. All the baby mamas were there, or at least two of them were there. Grandma was there. It's like, so she made it a family affair type of thing. But I felt like, Diddy kind of got his cake and eat it too. He got the friendship and the loyalty of Kim Porter while he still, had an 11-year relationship with Cassie. I don't think she ever, moved on and got a boyfriend or, had something serious. I don't think any of the baby mamas moved on. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. Maybe she had a boyfriend. Even I'll Be Sure didn't do right by her. And Diddy had to raise, Quincy, talking about forever my lady or whatever. But I'm glad that, and she reconciled with Al B. She reconciled with him. They were just at Quincy's movie premiere, and she didn't hold any like ill feeling or whatever towards these men or anything. And I just value that. Like, but I'm like, do you have to be at every party, every shindig? I don't know. But I think that her heart was just so big and just so loving. I'm like, that it was such a beautiful thing. And, even Cassie, the new woman, is shouting you out. And I saw under some of her pictures, because I was scrolling through her IG, Cassie was saying happy birthday or whatever. Like, that's one thing, like Diddy, like none of the women have nothing bad to say about Diddy. They don't have nothing bad to say. He just probably don't commit, with in regards to like a ring or whatever. He might step out on you, but it just seemed like he just really cared about the women in his life. But to me, I feel like this might have been like one of Diddy's biggest regrets, that he didn't marry her, that he didn't do right by her. Because oftentimes when you lose somebody, it's always, well, I didn't know, you don't know a good thing until it's gone. No, he knew that he had a good thing. He just didn't know he was going to lose it in regards to her not being with him. And now, like, she is no longer here anymore with us. And so he didn't make her his wife. And so all of the news outlets, Diddy's baby mama, like it just doesn't look, right or whatever. He should have made her his wife. He should have did right by her, but I'm not going to knock Kim Porter for not accepting his foolishness or whatever the case may be. So it might just be that she might be, his biggest regret, not wifing her, not marrying her. Somebody said something to me, and it broke my heart about this situation. They said she tried to go to the doc. She went to the doctor to explain something was wrong, and they didn't take her seriously. And there's something that's going on. And Serena Williams, she also experienced that. She experienced that, she almost died because they wasn't taking her seriously when she said she felt like she had a condition. And it's like, I don't know if it's because black women sometimes have this, strong exterior that people feel like, they don't take us seriously when we say certain things hurt or certain things bother us or whatever. And it just became too late. Another thing I noticed, it was like, even in her untimely death, people connecting her to Diddy's ex, Diddy's baby, the mother of his children. It would have been nice if it was Diddy's wife. You know what I mean? or even ex-wife, you know what I mean? And it's just like, just because they weren't together, the love was still there. When Bobby lost Whitney, I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know what I mean? Even though people are not together, it doesn't mean the love is not there. It doesn't mean that you can't be cordial. It doesn't mean you can't be adults. But it's just like, and it's so interesting how like men move on. Like Bobby married somebody else, had another family. I don't think Whitney moved on romantically. Kim didn't move on romantically. And a man doesn't solidify your life, but it would have been nice to for them to have somebody special in their life to care for them that way. And I feel like with Tiny and Ti, you know what I'm saying, like they don't have to be married to have she's still gonna love all those kids, but because he's not ready to do right. He have another car in the bag if he messes up or whatever. But I just value that Kim just kept it classy, and I just really, rest in peace, Kim. Like, you a G. I don't know how you did it, but you chose yourself, and over dealing with a man who has all that stuff going on. um you know I just pray for the kids that losing a parent is never easy. Comes in waves, you know what I mean? And she's always going to be with y'all, no matter what. Yeah, I'm sad again. All right, y'all, have a beautiful day, and more videos to come.